Hey everyone, welcome to another review. Here's my review for the movie Morgan. Yes, Morgan is the movie. This movie Morgan stars Kate Mara, Anya Taylor-Joy from The Witch, Paul Giamatti, Michelle Yeoh, Rose Leslie, and Jennifer Jason Leigh. And this movie is directed by Luke Scott. Yes, he is the son of the one and only masterful director Ridley Scott, who is one of my favorite directors, who directed my favorite movie of all time, as you all know. And yes, this is his directorial debut with the movie Morgan. And the movie Morgan is about this girl played by Kate Mara, and she has to do an investigation about this lab in this country in the middle of nowhere. And then when she goes there, they find out these scientists are doing this experiment on this girl that they created, who was raised in this lab, who is named Morgan, who's played by Anya Taylor-Joy, who was the young girl in the movie The Witch. She was fantastic in that movie, and she's actually pretty good in this movie. And basically Kate Mara's character is studying her and wants to know what Morgan is and what she plans to do. And you find out that Morgan wants to escape this lab and, doesn't want to live as a guinea pig anymore. And she wants to go out in the outside world and experience life and stuff. And she's willing to do that by any means necessary. And yeah, this movie, I just gotta say it right now, this movie is a direct ripoff of Ex Machina and Splice. Yes, the tone, the story, the characters all feel like Ex Machina and Splice. So if you love Ex Machina, which I do, it's one of my favorite movies of last year, you're gonna be very disappointed with this movie. And again, if you're a fan of Splice, a very underrated and good sci-fi movie, again, this movie has no originality, and basically it steals a lot of the tropes from Splice and Ex Machina, its stories, its characters, its tone, and everything, and which is disappointing because when I saw the trailer, which, by the way, spoils almost the entire fucking movie, I thought this movie would be a different and unique movie about this girl created in a lab, and maybe there's like this big twist, like she's an alien or something cool, or I don't know, something cool or different or original, but no. This movie just decides, hey, Ex Machina was a good movie, and Splice, no one remembers that movie, so let's just rip both those fucking movies off and make this a movie, Morgan. And this is just a weird, bizarre, dramatic, action, horror-esque movie, and it's just sloppy, and it neglects to tell an interesting and fascinating and original story and stuff. And I give it this. There are positives with this movie, Morgan. The performances by almost everybody is good. Like, you got Toby Jones, Paul Giamatti. Again, the girl from The Witch is good as Morgan. And Kate Mara, she's good. And Rose Leslie, yes, you got Ingrid from Game of Thrones. Everyone is good in the movie, but they're not great. There's nothing, like, amazing. They're just good. But unfortunately, the characters they're playing are the most stock, one-dimensional, uninteresting characters. They're just basic, by-the-books characters, and I even wanted the character Morgan, as much as the actress is giving it her all in the role. The character Morgan isn't an interesting character, and you're not really cheering for her, you just don't give a shit. And yes, this movie is very slow-paced in the first half of the movie, but that's it, trying to be like Ex Machina, this very deep, poetic, philosophical, smart, atmospheric science fiction film. And then at the ending, it just tries to be this straight-up action horror movie, and neither one of them really balance or even work properly for the film. And yeah, there are things that I did enjoy. There are moments of atmosphere and moments of tension, and there are moments that you're like, whoa, that's pretty interesting. And the one scene with Paul Giamatti and Morgan is a pretty cool scene. Other than that, this movie just doesn't work. It fails almost across the board. The performances are fine, some of the atmosphere and tension is done well, but it lacks in originality, and it's nothing very interesting. I was pretty bored most of the time watching this movie, and I was excited because Luke Scott was directing it. I wanted to see what Luke Scott had in him. I thought he'd be amazing, because his uncle, Tony Scott, God rest in peace, man, he's a fantastic director, and Ridley Scott is an amazing visionary director. So I thought Luke Scott would learn a thing or two from his dad and his uncle, but apparently not. This movie is so bland, so unoriginal, so stock, and so just boring. I really didn't like this movie, Morgan. It had good things in it, but I cannot possibly recommend this movie. It was a huge disappointment. I thought it would look like a pretty cool movie from the trailers, But as it turns out, the trailers just spoiled the whole movie, and it's just not at all interesting, and all those cool scenes you see in the trailer are mostly in the last, like, 30 minutes of the movie, and even then, it's still not even that great. So yeah, I can't recommend this movie, Morgan. So yeah, on a scale 1 to 10, I'll give the movie Morgan a 4.4 out of 10. So yeah, skip this one. It's a very forgettable, unoriginal science fiction film. So yeah, that's my review for the movie Morgan. So in the comment section below, please tell me, did you see this movie? And if you did, please tell me your thoughts and opinions of this movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Were you disappointed by it? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.